How's it going, everyone? I'm Daniel Rodriguez, and it's time to review Scream Season 2, Episode 5, titled Dawn of the Dead. Spoiler review. Make sure you have seen the episode. It should take me about 3 minutes to recap it, give you the pros, cons, and final score. Thanks so much for joining me. Scream so far, man, Season 2 has been really good. Hasn't been great. There have been a few slow things, a few little annoying characters, Stavo, every now and then. It's like, I like Stavo, then I don't, and then I like Eli, and then I don't, and then these new characters are a little mixture, like, just so weird of a balance and emotions. Who's the killer? I don't know. It may be somebody we haven't seen, it may be someone we have seen. I think we could rule out one person after tonight's episode, so we shall get started. Let's get on to this Scream of the Week. First off, Brooke is in shock. Last week, Jake's body fell, and it's kind of like almost half of the body. His limbs are all out. His legs very weird. Jake's not doing so well. I don't think he's doing so hot. So Brooke is in shock, actually. Forget Jake. Brooke's in shock. My Brooke. I need to go comfort Brooke, but it was recorded like 8 months ago, the episode, so I can't. Anyway, the lockdown happens. A bunch of questions are going on. Emma has Jake's phone in her backpack, and who put that phone, who planted it, is the killer near, which most likely the killer was locked inside the school later in the episode. So she's going to keep it. Audrey kind of persuades her to keep it, and they're searching lockers. So Kieran, when he heard that they were going to search the lockers, he freaks out. He needs to get something from his locker. Well, him and Noah escape. They kind of do a diversion. Audrey is like, I need to throw up, all that stuff. I got diarrhea, so, all that stuff. They go out, and all of a sudden, Kieran goes to his locker, and he has a gun. Like, a gun. I don't even own a gun rack. Like, a gun. And this officer comes right at the nick of time and captures Kieran. He's caught, so he goes to get questioned. Noah and Zoe are talking again, by the way. Very congratulations. Noah, I don't think he's going to get with Zoe back right away. But, she does love his voice, and she loves the morgue. And, if you don't love Noah Foster, then I don't want to talk to you. I mean, it's Noah Foster. Why not? Yes. No, I'm kidding. Noah seems like the guy I would hang out with. Like, he seems like the guy that would appreciate the entertainment, but he's more horror, but I'm just more everything. So, I think we'd get along. I think I'm the Noah Foster of my friends, probably. I have a podcast. Just haven't done it in a long time. Either way, back to Scream. I know I'm boring you with my talks. So Kieran's let go, all that. He rats on Emma about the phone. Really no explanation on why he did that, just to kind of get out, I guess. I wouldn't do that to Emma. That was a dick move, the way he did that. So she's questioned. They let her go. Emma slaps this girl that was being... she was being a bitch. I mean, literally, she was calling Emma out. I'm done with high school. Thank God. I didn't have to deal with that. I didn't have to deal with that shit. And all of that stuff went on. Emma slaps her, and all of a sudden it becomes a cat fight. So the police end up coming in. They stop it. Emma is taken, and she is locked in a room, and the killer is outside. Hello, Emma. It's good to be back. Welcome home. All that stuff. Hello, Sydney. Welcome home. Always like, welcome home, Sydney. Trying to remember that Scream 4. I remember it was 2011 or something. I was like, oh my God, Scream 4. I go see it in the theaters, and then he gets stabbed, and they're like, fuck you, Bruce Willis. Scream 4 memories. That was the It of 2011. Not the It of like a movie, but it was the movie of like horror back in, I don't know. Just forget about me. Anyway, so the killer's outside. Emma breaks the glass. The killer suddenly disappears. So it couldn't have been Stavo. Could it have been Eli? Well, it could have been Eli. I didn't think Eli wasn't in the room with all the other people at the time, was he? Because I didn't see Eli really in the room. Was it Branson? I don't think Branson's the killer. I just think he's psycho. But he's a more erotic psycho, not a more psycho, Branson Manson. Yes. Let's get that Beach Boys on. Anyway, Emma breaks the glass, and Brooke sees Jake's body, all that stuff. Emma is bleeding. Audrey confronts Stavo. She shows his drawings to the class, and everybody gangs up on Stavo and gangbangs him. No. They beat him up, they kick him, and you feel bad. I don't know about you, but I felt bad for Stavo. All this time I was like, God, Stavo's the killer. He's stupid. Get him out of here. And then he's like, my drawings. And I'm like, oh, like you could relate. You're like, oh, it's a comic book. You know, he puts his glasses, it's a comic book, guys, please, no. You know, my Nintendo, you know, just a bunch of stuff like that. And you just kind of, your heart sinks down and you're like, Audrey is the bully here. She's the killer there. She killed his soul. That wasn't cool. I mean, Audrey really turned me off tonight. It didn't feel good. It felt like she bullied Stavo. He didn't deserve it. Well, he did. I mean, he deserves a kick in the balls. But either way, you know, he's still a weird, creepy fuck. So anyway, the drawings, and it broke the iPad or whatever, phone, Galaxy Cricket phone, I don't know. So anyway, Emma enters the room. Stavo's angry. Don't ever talk to me again. That's basically how he sounded. Emma lies about seeing the killer. She just said something like, well, I was locked in the room, and I got scared, so I broke the glass. Yeah. Your parents lock you in your room. Oh, I just broke the window. I needed the air, you know. Kids nowadays, Jesus, this generation ain't gonna make it. So Brooke is underwater yelling. That's what pillows are made for. And Noah sees Audrey's secrets. He takes her phone, and he sees, you know, the thing of mysteries. So yeah, Noah knows that Audrey is not who she says she is, but she's still hot, and I'd still be her friend. Either way, good so far. What did I think about this episode overall? First off, on the pros, Stavo. That whole scene again with Stavo, it broke my heart. I don't know why. It was just the way he was like, wait, no, and you just kind of like, he's not all like, so seeing your boyfriend cut up, how was that? He was just like, no, guys, my drawings. And I was just like saddened in tears. I thought I was, like, he really changed his character, like, just within that split second. I was like, that's not the regular Stavo we know. Where is Stavo? I thought it was interesting, you know. I wish Stavo could be more like that. Next week he has a cap and everything, and he's like, so what about that payday? I have no idea, but still. The ending of the episode with Noah finding out what Audrey is, or sort of like Audrey's not in the right place, I thought that was cool. Finally, there's some reveal, there's something new brewing up, and it smells wonderful in the pot of gold. The twists going on. There's been multiple twists, especially with Kieran with a gun. I did not expect that. When Emma was like, what do you have in your bag? I thought he'd say something like, cocaine or something stupid like that, and it's a gun, and well, they're gonna confiscate the gun, but he's gonna get the gun back, right? Because it's his father's. So I'm assuming will he get the gun back? Can someone answer me on that? If they confiscate it, they will give him it back, right? Someday they'll give it back to him, maybe. He'll probably die before they give it back to him. Audrey, too. Audrey, you know, the way... There was this thing towards the end of the episode when Noah enters from the exit, and Audrey's just, like, blabbing her mouth, and you kind of lose... you just kind of lose that focus, but Audrey still was yamming. Like, once you came back to focus on the show, she was still, like... And it was like, oh my god, like, Audrey did kind of have a big role in this episode and what she did, and she cared for Brooke, and then she played her part very well. I'm very happy for what they're doing with Audrey, too. The lockdown, the whole idea there, and Brooke's dad coming in, he's like, how's the baby? And the police lets him in, just little things like that. And the escape, the whole escape route, and Kieran, and they're just little things like that, because it was a very enclosed... We were in the school the whole episode. We didn't leave the school. We were in just different areas of the school, and I like that. I just like the party last week. We're in one area. We're not moving to different areas. We don't have the mom and dad fighting over Emma, you know, none of that. We just have actual focus on friends in the Lakewood Five. The only cons I really have to say about this episode, yeah, there are a few slow scenes. Let's not get it wrong. There are a few slow scenes that you kind of lose interest, or you lose focus, or it kind of gets a little bland, or maybe it has sharp edges around some scenes. Kieran giving her up and the whole Emma thing, it wasn't explained well enough, you know. And maybe they explained it at the end, and maybe I focus as much as I can, but not a clear 100% explanation on, you know, he just did that to save his own skin or anything like that, to let go. But still, selling out your girl. Well, how do you feel if your boyfriend or your girlfriend sold you out and you had a phone that, you know, I mean, she was fine. She didn't really get in trouble. But how would you feel if someone just sold you out like that, your close loved one? Just you know, think about that. You're loyal. And then after that, having Emma's mom out of the case. Can we just have Emma's mom out of the show? I'd really enjoy that. If we could just get her out of here. Yes, Jeff Goldblum. If we could just get her out of there, that would be awesome. Like, just get her out. Just get out. Anyway, I'm going to give Scream Season 2, Episode 5, Dawn of the Dead, a B+, or plus, or B+. I'm giving it a B+, man. I thought it was a really good episode. I enjoyed it. It was entertaining. I loved the being in clothes. In clothes. In the school, I love the characters, the stuff that they did. Salvo kind of grew on me, but I'm assuming next week he's going to be all Mr. Robot again and shit like that. So we'll see what goes on, man. I hope you enjoyed the episode. If you enjoyed my review, you could hit that like button. You could comment down below. I want to know what you thought about Scream. And if you have a long paragraph, it doesn't matter. Just write it down. I still got to respond to that last week's comment. I got to respond to it. I forgot to. But that was really well done. Really well done. Pretty sure that was copy and pasted, but still, that was a good paragraph. I enjoyed that. We need more paragraphs like that. Give me the paragraphs. Someone write a paragraph and just tell me what you think about Scream. If you have the time. I mean, well, if you're on YouTube, you have the time then. Anyway, you enjoyed the video, share it with your boyfriend, definitely share it with your girlfriend, and hit that subscribe button for more content. I'll see you next week for more Scream. All my Scream fans here. Until next time, I'm Daniel Rodriguez, and I'll see you later. Bye-bye.